You know what? You know what? I have made a mistake. I have made a massive mistake, and I think that's the first thing I need to say. I thought I was caught up until the break, but I didn't realize that there were like 6 chapters left where I stopped. I thought, that one episode, that one chapter where he gets a kiss, I thought that was like the end. That was like the break, where the break officially started. But no, today I look back just to see if there's if the break had stopped. I looked back to see if there's any more chapters, and there were 5 more chapters, however many there were. And I did not expect what I saw in the last chapter. What I saw in that chapter is just insane. We finally know who the boss of the organization is. After how many? I've been reading this series. I've been watching this series since I was 7. I'm 21 years old right now. And we finally, after so many years, we find out who the boss of the organization is. Really? Karasuma. Rum and mascara. It turns into Karasuma. Now, Karasuma, he was mentioned one episode, I think. Just one single. I think that was the episode with the 4 detectives or whatever. In the Sherlock Holmes mansion, I believe. I believe it's where that where the one wife dies or whatever. There is a manuscript in the car, and then she used a lighter and that blows herself up ultimately. I know my eyebrows messed up, but I think that's the only time he was mentioned, and he is the boss of the black organization. Somebody that supposedly, I think it was alive 150 years. It would kind of make sense considering the pill, the pill that shrunk Shuchi was actually shrunk him, which is in one way you could say is eternal life in a fashion. So this is just insane. Now, what does that mean? Because I just literally finished reading it 5 minutes ago. So I'm just kind of speechless a little bit. I thought the last chapter of Detective Conan, that one that put it on break essentially, was the one where he got a little kiss on the cheek, and I thought, okay, that's how they're ending it. I thought that was a very, very good, one of my top 3 chapters of last year, because it's something we've all been looking forward to. It really has been, right? I'm not that much of a shipper at all, but I thought that was a very, very good chapter. And now I find out that the last chapter, this is one of the chapters that came out in 2017, and all I have to say, honestly, is just this is my chapter of the year, of 2017, because I read it now, 2018. It's my favorite chapter of this year. It's just that good. We're finally learning the identity, and it seemed like the story is now basically just transitioning into a new phase. Previously we had the story, if you really think about it, the last 20, 30 chapters, even the last 50 chapters, if you want to go that far, if you want to go back that far, have been very, very interesting. Have been very, very exciting. And now we find out this. I feel like the story is almost kicking into its final gear. I feel like this is almost just kick it off into its final phase. I feel like after the break, we're just gonna be jetting forward. It's gonna be just straight up, just left, right, and center. Because the fact is, that all Yusako, Kudo, and whatnot, they're all staying now there to actually confront the Black Organ, because they know Conan / Unity will probably get targeted right now. So I feel like we're slowly gearing up to that confrontation. I feel like that is certainly something that that will happen once Gosho returns. So I'm just very, very intrigued right now. I mean, Karasuma, again, we know pretty much nothing about him. Really nothing about him. But I just don't know. I just don't know. I've got that page here right now. I'm just staring at it. I'm just staring at that page. Karasuma. That means Karasuba. You just see the members of the black organization. Obviously, him being the coin, the crow, which makes sense. You know, all the imagery that we've got of the black organization has been crows. So, I mean, I think there was actually a few theories. I think a few people actually made that connection. They were like, yeah, could it be Karasuma? I don't know. But he was just such a throwaway name. Just like appearing like one episode, and that was it. Just such a throwaway name that I never really thought, you know, he is gonna be important. He's the boss of the organization. Who would have thought he was the boss? No, I always dismiss these theories. Because of Detective Conan, like, everything is a theory. You know, every single chapter, every single episode is a theory. So I just dismissed that straight away. Like, I paid no mind. I read that, I was like, no, forget that, and just dismissed it straight away. But now the fact that that's actually the case, boy, I want it to return right now. I made such a big mistake, you know, because usually, all right, let me just quickly give you my information why I didn't realize that was the last chapter. Basically, I use Reddit, right? For Detective Conan, I basically use Reddit. I use the Detective Conan, I think it's called like the One Truth Prevails Reddit subreddit, right? But I recently created a new Reddit account, and like I forgot to add Detective Conan, so I was reading like I think it's 1002. I'm not sure which exact chapter it was, but again, it was the one where he gets a little kiss on the cheek, right? And I thought, yeah, that's the end, all right. And so today I was just like, yeah, let's have a look if it's back again. So I searched Reddit again, subscribed to it again. I was like, oh wait, there's so many more chapters going on. Did it return, or did I miss something? And I realized just now that it's actually ending with this. It is actually ending with this. Karasuma. I need to rewatch the whole series right now. I need to rewatch the whole series in the next 2 months or so, because you know what? I need to make sure that every single mention of him, even if it's just a picture of like a coin with a crow on it, I will try and find everything. I will try and just go through the whole series again right now. The boss of the after decades, right? You don't know how it feels like. A lot of you probably do, because a lot of you have been here. A lot of you have been with the show for that long. But after decades, to finally get the answer, the answer to the biggest question. The answer, I remember back in the day when people were saying, oh, like the boss of the organization. I made a very long time ago. I made a theory myself. I think I deleted that video. It was like 2011 or 2012 when I made that video, and I basically made a video like calling like who is the boss of the organization. I had like 4 answers. I had 4 speculations. Professor Agasa, Thing's father. What's her name? Again, I've not seen the series for that long. For Sonoko's father, I've not really seen / read the series in such a long time. So like it was Professor Agasa, Sonoko's father, who's obviously a millionaire, Yosaku Kudo, but just because, you know, Vermouth is the favorite of the boss, so I kind of figured out maybe I don't know. I can't remember who my 4th name was. I think I said like something like probably Gin, you know. Just to put it out there, just to put like a random thing out there, just a random name. No, sorry, it was the boss of the FBI. What's the guy's name? I need to rewatch everything. It's just been such a long time. Damn. And those were my 4 names. I didn't even know who Karasuma was, in all honesty. It was just a throwaway line. It's like just meeting like one of these random characters in the show that they mentioned, and then just like, yep, that's it. that's it. That's it. You know what? Chapter of the year. I know it didn't come out this year, but chapter of the year. That Kiss chapter was one of my favorite chapters of last year, and if I had read this would have been straight up my favorite chapter of the year. One of my favorite chapters of all time. Definitely top 3. Top 3. That's how good that is. Just to get a revelation. I keep looking at it. I know, I keep looking at it. It's on my other screen. I just keep looking at it. Just like, yo, what is going on? Oh, I'm rewatching the series right now. I'm rewatching it. I am definitely rewatching it. Anyway, I if I had read this last year, I would have made a video about this. I remember somebody telling me on like Discord. It was NBA 20. That's his name on Discord. Telling me it's like read the latest Detective Conan chapter and do a live reaction to it. I was like, yeah, sure. I probably read it already. You know, it's the one with the kissing, right? No. I wish I wasn't fooled. I wish I asked more questions. I wish back then when he told me to read it, I wish I asked the question. Wait, is there a new chapter came out or what? But no, I didn't. I thought I already read it. My bad. My bad. My bad. Oh, what a chapter though. What a chapter though. What a chapter. Detective Conan, chapter 1008. You know what, Gosho? You deserve that break. You deserve that break. But now I want you to return more than ever. I want you to return more than ever. I really do. Anyway, I'll stop right here. I'll stop right here. I will see you guys next time. And until then, we're starting today. Well, not today because no new chapter, but starting now, we're going to do live reactions to Detective Conan whenever it releases. I have to at this point. I have to. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. I'll see you guys then. Until then, peace out, everyone. Have a nice day. Bye.